Welcome to another episode of Deep Dive into Real Estate by Team Luddy Dillon. This is the place where we simplify real estate for you, one topic at a time. Enjoy.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Today we're diving deep into something I know a lot of you are probably thinking about if you're considering selling your home.
Right.
It's all about decluttering and depersonalizing your space before you list it.
Huge.
I know it can seem like a bit of a mystery, like where do you even begin?
Right.
But don't worry, because we have an expert here to walk us through it.
Absolutely.
And they've helped countless people get their homes ready
So many.
to make a great impression on those buyers.
Yeah.
So really, what's the big secret here?
You know, it's funny.
What do people really need to know? It's not really a secret about this whole decluttering and depersonalizing thing.
It's more about psychology.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, that's interesting.
Think of it like this.
Okay.
Imagine you walk into a bookstore.
Okay.
You're so excited to find a new favorite book,
I love that feeling.
but every book you pick up,
Right.
it's filled with the last person's notes.
Yeah.
Underlining dog-eared pages.
I know, it's so distracting.
It's so distracting, right?
You can't even connect with the story.
I can't connect with this
Because you're so busy trying to figure out
exactly
what the previous reader was thinking.
and what they thought was important.
And why did they underline that?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's the same for buyers.
Oh?
Walking into a cluttered home,
Okay.
they're trying to picture their life there.
Right, their future.
But they're constantly bumping into your life.
That makes total sense.
You see?
It's like I can't enjoy the plot
Right.
because I'm so focused on what the other reader thought.
Exactly.
Okay, so the goal is to help buyers envision themselves
Yes.
in my home.
In your home.
Got it. And we start with decluttering.
Decluttering is key.
And it's like you said, it's a win-win.
Absolutely.
I'm getting a head start on packing
You got it.
and making my home more appealing
Exactly.
to potential buyers.
That's the goal.
So I'm curious, wouldn't a few personal touches,
That's a good question.
like family photos,
Yeah.
make it feel more homey and inviting?
I mean, there's a balance, right? A few well-chosen pieces can definitely make it welcoming,
Sure, I can see that.
but too much can be overwhelming.
Oh, really? How so?
Think about it.
Okay.
When buyers see a lot of personal items,
Okay.
their brains start working overtime.
Oh, no.
They wonder about the people in the photos,
Right, the family.
their ages, their lifestyle,
Yeah, like who lives here?
and suddenly they're not picturing themselves.
Oh, I see.
They're just visitors in someone else's story.
Wow, I hadn't thought of it that way.
Yeah.
It's almost like those personal touches
Right.
can actually create a barrier
Yeah.
between the buyer and the space.
It can happen for sure.
Interesting.
And this applies everywhere,
Oh, Dave.
from closets to kids' rooms.
So like packing away off-season clothes.
Exactly.
Would that make a difference?
Huge difference.
Okay.
Closets look bigger, more organized.
That's a good tip.
And for kids' rooms, you want to take down posters and personal items.
Okay.
Help buyers see it as a blank canvas.
So they can picture their own kids there.
Exactly.
Got it. Speaking of closets,
Yeah.
I have a confession.
Okay.
I'm totally guilty of the under-the-bed storage trap.
Oh, yeah.
Out of sight, out of mind. Right?
Look, we all do it.
But you're saying buyers aren't fooled?
Well, they notice things.
Oh.
When they see that overflowing space
Right.
under the bed, it sends a message.
Like not enough storage.
Exactly, not enough storage. Oh, I never thought of that.
So resist the urge to stuff things under there.
Okay.
Same goes for pantries and cleaning supply closets.
Really?
You want them to see potential.
Not just a bunch of stuff crammed in there.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're creating a sense of spaciousness and possibility.
Yes.
What about outside?
Outside is important too.
Okay, does the yard factor into this whole depersonalization thing?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Curb appeal is the first impression.
that's true.
And you want to make it count.
Right. A clutter-free yard
Okay.
signals a well-maintained home.
Makes sense.
And while we're talking about first impressions, let's
Yeah.
talk about unfinished projects.
Oh no, though.
The ones lurking in the garage or basement.
Oh yeah, I have a few of those someday projects.
We all do.
Okay, so what do we do with those?
Well, buyers want to see a finished home.
Right? They don't want to see a to-do list.
Exactly, a move-in ready space.
So either finish them or pack them away.
That's the best approach.
Good advice. Okay, so now I'm thinking about
Yeah.
a slightly more sensitive topic.
Okay.
Like, what do we do about religious items
Yeah.
or personal items that have meaning to us,
That's a good question.
but might not resonate with everybody?
It's all about creating a neutral space.
Okay.
A welcoming space for everyone.
Right.
While your personal beliefs are important,
Of course.
you want to appeal to a wide audience.
Okay, so pack away anything
Right.
that might not resonate with everyone.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And before we wrap up, I have to ask about pets.
Oh, that's a big one.
Because I know pets are part of the family,
Right.
but maybe not something every buyer's thrilled about.
Well, you want buyers to focus on the house,
Okay.
not on imagining how many furry friends lived there.
So what do we do?
Pack away those pet toys, hide the beds,
Okay.
and make sure those litter boxes are sparkling clean.
Got it sparkling clean.
Okay.
Speaking of things to keep tidy and out of sight,
Oh.
let's talk about safety and security.
Okay.
While we're creating this welcoming story for buyers,
Right.
we also want to protect our valuables and personal information.
Right. That makes sense. It's like,
It sounds more complicated than it is.
okay, yeah.
Just secure anything valuable, personal, or sensitive.
So, like, what kind of things are we talking about?
Jewelry, financial documents, medications.
Okay.
Anything you wouldn't want strangers to have access to.
That makes sense.
Pack it away.
Because you're inviting people into your home.
Exactly.
Right. And you want to be cautious.
Always a good idea. Okay, so it sounds like this whole process,
Yeah.
decluttering and depersonalizing.
It's really about storytelling, isn't it?
Yes, you're right.
You're not just selling a house.
Right.
You're creating a narrative.
Helping them imagine their own happy ending.
Exactly. You're giving them the blank pages
Oh, I love that analogy.
to write their own story.
That's so powerful. Thank you so much
Of course. Happy to help.
for sharing your expertise with us today. This has
Gotcha.
been incredibly insightful.
Glad to hear it.
And for our listeners out there,
Yeah.
I want to leave you with this thought.
Okay.
If you were to walk into your home as a buyer right now,
Mm-hmm.
what story would it tell?
Good question.
Would it invite them in or leave them feeling a bit lost?
Something to think about.
And speaking of helping you tell the perfect story
Yeah.
with your home, I wanted to mention that we're actually part of Laddie Tillen's real estate team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we're all about providing you with this helpful information.
That's cool.
So you can make smart decisions about buying, selling, or investing.
Awesome.
We specialize in the Peel region,
Okay.
Brampton, Caledon, and Mississauga.
Got it.
Laddie's been helping people in the Peel region since 2007.
Wow. He's a veteran.
Yeah, so we know a thing or two about making homes shine.
I bet.
So give Laddie a call,
Okay.
905-598-0725 before you make your next move.
Right.
Who knows? Maybe we can help you write that next chapter.
That's a great tagline.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, that's it for today.
Great episode.
Thanks for joining us,
Thanks for having me.
and we'll see you next time.
Sounds good.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We will be back with something new and something interesting.